Hey guys, it's Rachel, and here with the first Travel Diaries edition. So I am going to be telling you guys about our trip to Barcelona, which was incredible. I had so much fun. It's definitely one of my favorite cities in the world. Definitely top 5, which is a pretty big deal. We had so much fun there, and I am so excited to tell you guys all about it. So I guess I'll just start from the beginning. We arrived, we left Angers. Basically, we went on vacation for 2 weeks. The first part we were in Barcelona, and the second part we were traveling along the French Riviera. So we started in Angers and took the train to Charles de Gaulle. Then we, from Charles de Gaulle, which was around 35 euros, from Angers to Charles de Gaulle, and then from Charles de Gaulle we took the plane to Barcelona. And then we took the bus to the city center, where we met up with our friends Natalie and Elise from Canada, who are super sweet. And we decided to rent an apartment from this awesome website called Airbnb.com. I'll put the link below. It's a website where you can rent apartments from the owners, and it's a really great deal. It's usually less expensive or around the same price as a hostel, but I think it's way more fun. So basically we stayed with a really nice Spanish family who had 2 rooms to rent out. So Elise and Natalie were in the other room, and Jill and I were in another room, and it was around 20 euro per person, and every day we got breakfast, which was awesome. And it was really nice to, be in real rooms and not in a hostel, so that was really great. And it was fun because we got to meet the people that lived there. It was a grandmother, a mother, and a daughter, and the daughter was 5, and she was so cute. Her name was Aurora. She didn't speak any English, so I didn't understand her, but she was cute anyway, and Jill was talking to her in Spanish. So it was really cool to kind of see a real Spanish apartment in Barcelona. It was in the what was the name? Poble Sec area. So we got settled into our rooms, which was great, and that night we decided to go out to Las Ramblas, which is a huge open air kind of just walk where there's shops, and there's vendors. It's really beautiful. There's always mimes there too, which are really cool. So we walked down there, and we started to hear all this screaming and cheering and honking, cars, people, everything, and we found out it was because of a soccer game. Barcelona played Madrid, who are huge enemies, and Barcelona won, so people were screaming, Messi, Messi, he's one of the players for the Barcelona team who made 2 goals during the game. So that was really awesome. There was literally people climbing on lampposts, burning the Madrid flag, and it was just such a fun spirit, and I really, really enjoyed it. So then the next day was our first full day in Barcelona, and we decided to check out the beach first, because Natalie and Elise definitely wanted to check that out. It was a little chilly, but we did go to the beach for a little while, and the port around is gorgeous. I loved the Barcelona port. The beach is very nice. I will say they do have people selling things on the beach, like coming up to you, which is kind of annoying, but if you say no gracias, they go away. So just do that. So yeah, so we were at the beach, and then we decided to go to Park Güell. So I think, yeah, which is gorgeous. Definitely my favorite thing we did in Barcelona. It's just a totally famous landmark, and basically to get there you do have to go up a huge hill, but fortunately there are escalators, and because it was pretty hot we did take the escalators, although Natalie and Elise decided to walk up the stairs. Kudos to them. So we go to Park Güell, which is a famous park designed by the Spanish architect Gaudi, who has a lot of amazing architecture throughout Barcelona. And we get to the top of the park, and you basically are winding around and getting all the way to the top. And once you get there, there's like a little, I don't know how to describe it, but you can mount this like little hill thing, and you can look out over the entire city, which is beautiful. And then after, when you can go back down into the park, and there are really cool like columns and mosaic benches and just so many gorgeous things to see in this park. I can barely even describe it. Definitely gonna post some pictures of it in the end. And it's one of the best things to do in Barcelona. It's free, it's gorgeous. It just has a lot of fun elements to it. So after that, we went back to the apartment and we picked up some food for dinner. We made dinner at the apartment, which was good. Because you should always, if you're trying to be on a budget, it is good to make your own meal sometimes. So we made our own meal, and then we went back out to get some tapas, and we tried patatas bravas, which is my favorite food ever now. Oh my gosh. More on those later. And then we went to this really cool bar that was recommended by our book, Let's Go Barcelona. And it was like, kind of had this 50s vibe. It had really great drinks, and we had a great time. So after that, we went home to go to bed. The next day, we went to the Gothic Quarter, which was gorgeous. And what else did we do? We went to the Gothic Quarter, which was really fun, and this was the day of the royal wedding, and I was a little bit annoyed that I couldn't be watching it. So literally we decided to get some food, and we went to one of the best burger places. Oh, so good. We got these little mini burgers and more patatas bravas. These were the best ones. This place is called Burger. Okay, I'm gonna try and find the link because it's so good, and if you're in Barcelona, you should really check it out. So we went to the restaurant, we were eating these delicious burgers, and we were on the Wi-Fi looking at pictures of Kate Middleton's dress, which we loved, so that was really fun. Next, we met up with Natalie and Elise and checked out the Picasso Museum, which was really fun, beautiful. Then we went to a Mexican restaurant called Rosa Negra, and they had amazing passion fruit margaritas, which were €3.50, which is total steal. And we had some Mexican food, which I hadn't had in so long. They really just don't have good Mexican food in France like they do in the States, so that was delicious. I had a burrito, refried beans, nachos, so good. Then the next thing we did that night was we went to the Magic Fountain show, which is in Olympic Park, which was incredible. It's basically just like this huge fountains in Olympic Park, and they rise, and there's lights, and God, it was amazing. I'll definitely post a picture of that. That was pretty much all we did that day. So then Saturday, that's when Natalie and Elise left. They left in the morning. So we decided, and what we did was we were going to couch surf for the rest of the time once Natalie and Elise were gone. So we went to our couch surfing apartment, our host's apartment, which was in a different area near Sagrada Familia, which is an amazing cathedral, my second favorite thing in Spain. And we walked all around that day, checking out the area, and it was really cool because actually our couch surfer's roommate was French, and this is crazy. She was actually from Angers, which is not a huge city in France. So the fact that we're in Barcelona staying with a German, and the roommate is from Angers, it's like mind-blowing. So the world really can be small. And that night we had kind of a chill day. We walked around, and then we made dinner at the apartment and watched a French movie, which was kind of sad, with our couch surfers. And then we passed out. Sunday, we woke up a little bit late, checked out the Gothic Quarter some more, Jill finally bought a football jersey, a Messi jersey, which she really wanted to get. And then we went to the cathedral, the old cathedral, to check that out, which was beautiful. Had some drinks at the Rosa Negra has another bar called Rosa Raval. So we got some margaritas there, and we checked out the area around the university where there's a lot of skateboarding, and it's just kind of got a cool, trendy vibe. So that was very, very fun. Then that night we went to Els Quatre Gats, which is a restaurant that Casa used to go to, so it's really famous in Barcelona, and we had some delicious dessert. That was awesome. What else did we do? Oh, that night, Oh, so then that was that night. And then Monday was our last day in Barcelona, so we had a great time. We checked out the stadium, the football stadium, not sure what it's called, but Jill wanted to see it, and I said sure. So we checked out the biggest stadium in Europe, which is in Barcelona. What else did we do? We had to run some errands. I had had been eyeing some shoes at Zara, so I picked those up. We sent a lot of postcards. We went souvenir hunting, and I bought a print for my mom for Mother's Day. And then that night we actually went out to the clubs, which was really fun. We started at this amazing Spanish club where there was real salsa dancing. We just sat there and just watched these salsa dancers dance. It was so incredible. It was literally like my jaw was on the ground. And then we went to another bar called Opium. Gorgeous bar. Really swanky. We just kind of wanted to go in to see what it was like. We didn't get any drinks because it would have been outrageously expensive, but that was fun. We danced for a little while and took the bus back. And that was our little stay in Barcelona. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Jill will be posting a video about her experiences in Barcelona, and we'll also be posting videos about the French Riviera, which was also gorgeous. So I hope you guys got to hear a little bit about Barcelona, and I highly recommend visiting it. So I will catch you guys next time. Bye.